Doesn't matter where I am. In deep sleep, in pain, in pleasure, in experience and non-experience. Something feels at home. You know the body is not going to remain intact. And you know the mind is going to start disintegrating and the brain start reducing its neurocells and whatever, all that stuff, you see. But something still remains true, whole and genuine. The mind will not portray that, never portray that. The body will never portray that. For one reason the body won't portray it is the mind is pushing it to do things it doesn't want to do. The body never pushes the mind. The brain just operates the body. The mind gets involved in this three-way entanglement. You're not born entangled, you're born pure. Three strands, very parallel, very simultaneous, very same, very exact, very able. And then they start tangling up because of our human ways of saying, the body is separate, the mind is separate. And you'll experience that those that say they're enlightened will say there's a whole, everything returns to that state of single strands simultaneously, untied, but forming a true and genuine relationship. But they'll say I, meaning I. They'll say my mind, they'll say my body, they'll say my brain, my life, my car, my home. And that's when they'll get tangled up. But it's not a real entanglement, it's just a thought process to say something is not right. So I have to question it. I have to find a way to untangle the mess that I'm in, you see. Is that not what we do every day throughout our life? I need to find that what is absolutely essential for me. And I have to do certain things to get out of this entanglement, because entanglement means if I go this way, I don't, like a knot. You know the wool that's tied in a knot? Doesn't go straight out. There's no, a hose pipe, yeah. If it's laid flat on the floor and the water goes through, it's going to go through and the pressure's going to be good. If it's entangled, if it's wrapped around the encased bit, it's going to reduce the flow. So being at home is when the entanglement is no more. So you don't know what mind is, you don't know what body is, you don't know what brain is. But you really, genuinely know that they are essential for the experience of being here, whether entangled or not. So you see, that's the only thing I disagree about U.G. Krishnamurti. He says he doesn't feel at home. There is no place other than home. Even in pain, even in death, even in deep sleep. You don't wake up in the morning and say, oh, I went somewhere else out of my body. I was somewhere else, you see. Because even if you were somewhere else, you'll still feel at home. There is no escape from home. Home is existence. Existence has no beginning and no end. Consciousness, no beginning, no end. What can feel that this body is an alien? There's a knowing that the body will not remain as what you call a temporary home. But that what is home is not temporary, and it knows that the body is temporary, but it's always home. So how can you fear losing the body? There's a natural fear. A very, very extremely natural fear. It's okay to be frightened to lose the body. But there's a safety net. And the safety net is not what you think or hope or believe. It's not what you keep your fingers crossed for and say, you know, the body's going to go, but I'll be home. I'm not moving. I'm not going anywhere other than here. But here has no geographical place. What is here? What is here? What does here mean? What is here? I exist. I am here. Some, they call it presence. Some call it here and now. Some call it awareness. But you don't know what the name of this place is. You don't even associate it with the name here. Something doesn't have to learn, doesn't have to chase, doesn't have to improve, doesn't have to suddenly become aware of. There's no change. They're always home. You cannot say anything is outside of home. That doesn't mean to say you start abusing your body with alcohol and all that stuff to say, well, it doesn't matter. You know, if the body goes, I'm going to be home. That's a mental constructed psychological path. The feeling, the emotional attachment to what you truly are is not an attachment or a detachment, because it is always fixed. It's never been broken. The mind, it's broken, but its job is to be broken. Its job is to create, destruct, create, destroy, create, destroy. Humans have done it for centuries. Build a house, create it, make it wonderful, make it livable. And they say nature destroys it. No, nature doesn't destroy it. We destroy it. Bulldoze it down because we're going to build a swimming pool there. Yeah? I'm going to look after my body. I'm going to make sure it's clean and well and everything. I'm creating some sort of relationship with my body. I want to be good. I want to be seen as good. And then you attain that beautiful hairstyle, beautiful clean skin, manicured nails, everything, clothes, everything. And then you say, one day you say, I think I'm going to get a tattoo. So you're destroying that what you've cared for. You can say it's further creation. Yeah. When we kill the animal, we destroy it. When we eat it, it's nourishment to the body. Then the body says, let's destroy it. Let's put it out of the anus and to our feces. And we're glad to get rid of it. Destroy and create, it's natural. So the mind will project and reiterate and reflect and promote and reveal and show. Nature comes and goes through seasons. Bodies come and go through skins, colours, lengths of hair. Then it gets cut off, and then it's growing, and then it gets cut off, and then it grows, and then it cuts off, and then it starts brown and ends up grey. Then you change it to red, dye it, and then the dye dies. Yes, dies, and then it suddenly goes back into its own colour. You don't have to make any amendments, you don't have to make any changes. Home is the change. Home is sitting, observing life. Home is sitting, observing life and whatever it appears as, knowing that I'm sitting observing life. Life is changing. The outside world is not my home, but it is. Because I cannot be separate from the outside world. You cannot exist without the space, without the planet, without the universe, without the trees, without the oxygen, without the carbohydrates, without the proteins, without the animals. We cannot, it's not a separation, death. It's a reminder that home changes. It's going to be a different feeling of home. Different feeling of home when you're in deep sleep. Completely different feeling of home when you're in deep sleep. And you say, well, I don't know I'm home. I can't remember a thing. Did you feel disturbed? Did you feel pain? Did you feel easy? Did you feel frightened? Were you not glad? Are you not glad when you wake up? Are you not glad when the pain comes just to say, oh, yeah, I forgot about my body. I have to take care of it. We think everything is out to get us. Satan, the devil's going to pull us out of our home and put us in some hell. Nonsense. Who made up heaven and hell? Who the hell made up that? Heaven is when you realize you're always home. Hell is when you think there's something other than this existence. There's something more. There's another existence. There's another dimension. There's another that, another this. A transcendence of the same existence. Only one existence. Infinite. Always here. Always in the universe. Always in every other planet. Whatever you want to associate your mind with, you'll find. Mine knows. Mine knows. It will argue a case to say it's a different home. It's a different culture, it's a different oxygen chemicals, it's inhabitable, your body can't live there. But mine knows that it's a particular, just another way of understanding I'm home. I'm home with the knowledge. That's why the monks shout hOMe. Hum. What can this vibration that humans cannot maintain because of our body's inability to continually breathe without coming in and out. If we was to continually breathe without going in and out, we would go, and you wouldn't stop. This vibration has no beginning, no end. It's a hum. That's home. Hum, home. I'm home. I hum. I I Nonsense. Don't know what outside of home is. Wherever I go, I'm home. I'm going to decorate it up like we do in humans. I'm going to build another better one. I'm going to create, I'm going to destroy, I'm going to create, I'm going to destroy. But so what? Keeps me occupied while I'm home. The idea that your body is going to die and you're going to be separate from civilization, from consciousness, from life, from existence. It's just a thought. But hey, this is all thoughts. This is based on my experience. I don't know about your experience. I don't see anything other than home, other than here, other than now, other than this moment. Just one moment.